Next up, we have leaping crane. Leaping crane is against a front step through right punch. So again, this is one of those full on depth punches. So it's coming off the back. It's a full step through, as we've seen. On that, what that allows is a depth of action. So there's a complete step forward and committal by the attacker in this case, or that's what we're presuming in the ideal phase here. As that's coming in, the step here is, of course, we need to get offline of that punch. Now, there are two ways to do this, or there are a number of different ways that you can approach this as well. If this punch is coming on this direct line from where the camera is, the simplest method for me, providing that, of course, I have the space to do so, is move off to the side. By moving off to the side, I take myself off the X, and I'm able to obviously change my line at this point. So our left leg is going to take that step out. And as we take that step out, we're going to come to our crane stance here, which is hence the name leaping crane. So the idea is you are leaping and then taking the shape of a crane. As we move off with that, that's initially the footwork, of course. So we have that step and we have that pop to here. As we move off of that, we've also got a cover from here as well. Now, what we're looking at here is as I leap, we have a cover where we're crossing our center line again. So we want to make sure, obviously, that we are chambering here. And that comes down to things like the crane principle and all of those wonderful things that are, available for information purposes in the encyclopedia. But again, when we step off, we have our cover as such. And as we step off, we also have a mid-knuckle strike. So the mid-knuckle strike hitting out and through. The target here is the ribs. However, depth of action and all those types of things can dictate that you might hit something else. You might actually hit the inside of the bicep. You might hit the inside of the forearm, whatever it may be. Ideally speaking, we're aiming for the ribs. So as I take my step off and I hit, that's the position we're coming to. And this is wrapping to the other side of the body. As we have that position, we are now going to have their right leg in front and close to us. So as we hit that, we're going to pop the right leg with a downward facing blade. So the idea is we're not hitting out with this, we're hitting down. Hence why, again, we bring our leg up into this position. We are now above our target of their knee or the back of their knee. So when we hit down, which brings the person to their knee. As we land forward, we're going to hit our back knuckle strike to the kidney, and we're going to check that shoulder. Okay? Checking the shoulder for a number of reasons. One, if you hit that kidney and just by accident they spin and you end up getting hit with something in the groin, that's not going to be a very good position to be in. So when we hit that back knuckle, that check can potentially prevent that from happening. The other side of it is, as I hit this person, it allows me to hang on to them for a moment. Because again, if I hit them, they may fall away. I'm not finished yet. So when we check, we want to make sure that we have our hand in a position where we can control this. The next move from here, as the back knuckle goes out, is turning it back into an inward elbow. So when we hit our inward elbow, we're hitting to the head. Again, the person is down on their knee potentially here. So as we hit this back knuckle as they go, the next check from here, or the next strike from here, is that we're going to hit our elbow in like so. This hand then could potentially be holding on and pulling into the elbow, or holding on and then giving us that sandwich of the head again. So when I hit, there's my strike coming in with my elbow. Once I hit that elbow, I can then cross out and leave.